Hello everyone, Ponderosa North for the love of Bonanza. Today I'm going to talk about my favorite Adam scenes. I'm going to do a bunch of these. Today I'm going to focus on Adam scenes. And it was hard to get it down to 5. I've got them down to 5 or 6, I think. The first one I've talked about is, I've talked about it before, is the first scene in The Toy Soldier. And his brother's throwing Adam into the bathtub, into the trough. Very funny episode, and ends up Haas getting in the trough and takes a hold of his brother's hand, no hard feelings, and then Adam realizes he's got my hand and he ain't letting go, and he ends up in the drink. I love that episode. It's just so sibling dynamic. It's just perfect. Whoever wrote that episode was great. The next one is Woman of Fire, one of my favorite episodes, and it's the breakfast scene with Margarita, who is definitely a woman of fire. So Adam has made her chocolate because she doesn't like coffee, and he makes her eggs, and she's just a miserable person to be around. She hates everything. Her bed has collapsed because Adam has made it so. It's just such a funny episode, and then finally Adam comes around to cool her off, literally pours a jug of water in her lap. But look at the look on their faces. Adam is sort of waiting to see, how is she going to react to this? Is she going to latch out? And she calls him, "How can you be so stupid?" And Adam says, "Well, it's not easy." It's a great scene. I love it. I can watch it over and over again. That's Woman of Fire. Next one is in the wooing of Abigail Jones. After he has gone to tell Abigail about Hank Myers and comes back the next day, comes down the stairs where his brothers are waiting to hear the verdict, and Adam says that she has proposed to me. And of course his brothers show no mercy, think this is the funniest thing they have ever heard, just getting a huge yuck out of it. Oh, it's so funny. I love this. And Ben trying to console his son, and then being confronted with Hank Myers. And it's sort of an interesting thing. Hank Myers says, you've been playing with their feelings, and it's not a nice thing to do. And Adam kind of realizes, yeah, you know what? We have been. So he kind of feels guilty about that. But great scene in the wooing of Abigail Jones. Love it. Love it. The next one is in A Night to Remember, where Adam is seeing King Arthur. There he is. He's been put in jail. And then he's trying to describe this to the sheriff. King Arthur, he's out there. He's right there. Go get him. There he is. Go get him. And they're thinking, this guy's loony. He's lost his mind. What is he talking about? And Adam becomes very frustrated and starts throwing things and growling. It's a very funny scene as well. It seems like all the scenes I like are the funny scenes. The next ones are, I mentioned this, how many times am I mentioned this? Any scene with Peggy. Look at that pony. Oh my God, that would have been, to me, that is the, I just would have been so in love. Look at them. They're just so fun to watch together, and had so much affection and love for one another. They just had great chemistry. And I just heard one of you, one of my comments was that Peggy Sweet, who played Peggy, said that she had a great time with Pernell, and said nothing but nice words to say about him. So that was nice to hear. The final scene, I think you all know what I'm going to say, is the final scene in The Crucible. This is Pernell Roberts at his absolute best. Heart-wrenching scene after he has spent 2 weeks as a slave, basically, and he falls into his father's arm just like a little kid, and it's just, you can't help but well up when you see that scene. So those are my favorite scenes, Adam scenes. I'll do one for Joe and Ben and Haas and all of them. So that's it for today. See you next time on Ponderosa North for the love of Bonanza. Please like, subscribe, and share. Bye for now.